Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in. My name's Sal Fox, and tonight I want to give you a little bit of information in a short period of time so you can start to see what we have going on here. Because we have two amazing individuals pioneering a massive mission to impact millions of families across the globe. But in order to do that, we need to not only share a little bit about them, but also the products and services that they plan to provide to the masses. First, let's talk about my personal mentor, Mr. Jose Ardone. I could talk about him for days. He's helped hundreds of thousands of people across the globe and has done so many things for not only me, but the people in my life. Jose is not only pioneering this movement, but he's partnered up with an individual named Hassan Mahmoud. Hassan is a genius, working out of the Silicon Valley for years now, doing ridiculous things inside of the technology industry. They decided to partner up and combine forces to provide services to the newest people. And so what those services do, they build financial wealth tools for people like you and I. Again, I'm a 28-year-old gentleman. I went to college, but I never really had a financial background. So once I got my hands on some financial tools, such as the ones I'm about to explain to you, it really started to broaden my perspective, but also open up so many doors of opportunity. So what did they decide to do? Well, they provide services through a company called Economy. Economy gives us financial wealth building tools such as an ECA platform, which I'll break down for you. We have an Eminus platform, which I'll also break down for you, Monara, Hercules, and stock options. So let's start with the first one. And again, we're going to keep this very fundamental. We don't want to overwhelm you with too much information because it's very exciting, but these things are built for the newest person. So let's start with the ECA. The ECA, I like to consider that like a Netflix type of platform. And what I mean by that is it's an on-demand platform with video lessons, with live sessions. And on these video lessons and sessions, they allow new people like you and I to come into the financial world with little to no experience. You can jump in and learn as fast or at your own pace as you like. There's no obligations. It's all on your own time, and you get to take it as fast or slow, like I mentioned. And then what you do is you tie in to these educators. These educators, they go live on this platform, and they teach us how to navigate markets like the currency market. I'm currently in Cancun right now. When I got off that plane from Florida, I had an opportunity to go to the exchange booth and hand my dollar bill in exchange for the equivalent amount of pesos. In that process, there's an exchange rate. And so what we do is we learn how to take advantage of that exchange rate through the financial markets. Now, they also teach about cryptocurrency, which I have a huge story about, but I will not bore you on this information right now. We also learn about stock options. And what we've been able to do with that is some amazing things. Stocks we know are great. But I want to talk to you a little bit about those pre-recorded sessions that those educators provide. Every one of these educators is highly documented. You can sit down and see the results for months and months and months. And that's why I feel confident sitting here today telling you about it. Once I saw the information, it seemed pretty crystal clear that this was something that I should at least pay attention to. Once I jumped onto that educational platform, I thought this was really, really cool. So what I did was I started using the services. And I want to talk to you a little bit about Eminus. Eminus is very neat because what it does is it allows those educators to send data to us, the users. And what I mean by that is this. They will send us entry points, which are just a set of numbers, and exit points, again, a set of numbers, that we will then plug into our own financial brokerage accounts. No one in Economy touches, manages, or moves your money. All we do is provide services and systems that allow you to leverage your own money. So when we get these informational pieces, what we do is we take them and then we send them to your personal phone, right? Our phones, we get the messages all the time. And so we take that, enter it, and we run with it. What we've seen is over the past 19, 20 months now, we're having upwards of 80% success rate. Now, when I heard that, I'm thinking, okay, every 10 pieces of information that come out, we profit on 8 of them. That's a really, really powerful system. So this, again, meant for the newest people because those data points, what they're seeing is these educators, they're saying, we're going to enter and exit here to get the meat of the move of the market, is what I like to say. So we take that and then we transfer it into another system called Monara. Monara is amazing. It's great for new people and experienced people. The reason I say that is because Monara is a platform that allows us to use artificial intelligence scanners and tools. So if you're a new person and looking at a chart is really intimidating to you, that's okay. I was in the same boat. I wasn't a big math guy. Geometry, lines, sticks, candles can be very intimidating to the new person. But again, this is built to cater to the new person. So how does that work? So Monara is going to allow you to come in as a new person and start to implement these tools with a step-by-step process. Amazing. On top of that, if you're already experienced and you know what you're doing, well, guess what? You're going to use this as a secondary and third confirming tool. So what it's going to tell you is, hey, I've learned through the ECA. I've applied through Eminis. And now I'm starting to take my own trades. And as you see, that's a natural progression. Step A, B, C. And the goal is to become financially independent in those markets yourself. And Monara is a great tool to start to do that. Now, the second to last thing I want to touch base on here is called Hercules. Folks, I have a massive cryptocurrency story. Like I said, I'm not going to jump all into it right now, but cryptocurrency has absolutely changed my personal life. Now, again, my results are going to be unique. Everyone here has a different experience, but we all use the same systems. So I decided to jump all in, dive headfirst, because this started to make sense to me. And when I saw the power of leverage in the crypto markets, it was a game changer. So with Hercules, I really love this because crypto can be intimidating to new people with no experience. We all heard about the stock market, but crypto can seem, I don't know, almost untangible because you can't hold any of the assets. So Hercules implements a strategy that financial institutions have been using for generations, and it's called the dollar cost average strategy. So as a new person, you can come in and use this software, and let's say you only have a couple $100. Well, you're gonna look up whatever investment, whatever coin, whatever crypto that you want to essentially invest in, and Hercules is gonna break it down for you and say, hey Sal, if you only have this much money, we're going to help you build a strong dollar cost average strategy. So we're gonna tell you when to buy, at what price to buy, to get the most bang for your buck. Simple, easy, it gets people excited, and it shows you exactly how to enter those crypto markets. Now finally, the favorite part, for me at least, of this entire service and system ecosystem is the stock options. We all know about stock options. We know Warren Buffett. We know Bill Gates. We know all the big guys, Teslas, Googles. Well, we have Miss Jessica Ramos. This woman is absolutely phenomenal. And I literally can't stop smiling when I talk about her because Jessica, she sells a course and it's $15,000 retail upfront to have access to that course. And then she charges $300 per hour to have lessons. What that tells me is that this individual provides massive value. Otherwise, she wouldn't be able to keep up with those price points. What she's done here is signed exclusively with Economy. Thanks to Hassan and thanks to Jose, they brought on the best of the best. Jessica gave us her $15,000 course exclusively for a price point that is just out of this world that I will mention briefly. So you might be asking yourself, how do I get involved with this? How do I jump on Jessica's live sessions that happen through the ECA weekly? Well, let me tell you. If you're in the United States of America, this blows my mind to even say out loud, but it's only $149. I can't even say it with a straight face because between you and I, that's the price of a bar tab. So when I saw that, I said, this is something that I must have. This is something that I must at least try. Why? Well, I can't tell you the last time since high school that I've been challenged to grow as a person. And so when I saw this, I said, you know what? I can invest in myself for 30 days for the price of a bar tab easily. Not to mention, if you're out of the country if you're overseas or just not in the United States, there are fully automated trading tools, literally hands-free experience. This is something that I personally would love to have access to, but as a Florida resident, I don't have access to it, unfortunately. So if you're overseas, you should get so excited because we are giving you fully automated trading tools for a one-time price of $235. Again, out of this world. The monthly subscription to continue to indulge and digest this information is only either $99 for Americans or upwards of $150 if you want that fully automated trading system. So folks, I really appreciate you sitting down with me. I would love to invite you to a formal call, and I would love for you to get back to the person that provided you with this video right here so we can start to break down the questions that you have and show you exactly how to get your first steps taken and involved into our ecosystem and community of amazing entrepreneurs. Thank you so much for your time, and I look forward to hearing your story.